Hey, I just wanted to reply to this video by this, whatever his name is, Test Krith or something. This guy who thinks he's so macho in his videos and he thinks he knows quite a bit about Latter-day Saint church doctrines and the behavior of the people. He talks about how LDS don't want people to come to their church in reality, and I don't know how he thinks he knows that. When was the last time he was in the church in the first place? Uh, According to the things what he says, I think he's never been active in the church. He's probably been one of those less actives or one of those offended ones who were offended because somebody said something insignificant, and or one of those people who just couldn't live the standards of righteousness, who probably were fornicating all the time, cheating his wife, probably alcoholic himself, and then felt like, well, going to these born again churches, I can do all these things and I'm saved anyway. I'm pretty sure that guy is one of those because he's criticizing things that have nothing to do with whether or not the main principles of the church are true. He's talking completely nonsense all the time. And stories he quotes, he doesn't give any real sources. Now, who are these people? When did these things happen? There's no reason we should trust anything he says. And thinking about all the other doctrinal discussions he's given so far, he's completely blatantly lied about everything the Latter-day Saints teach and believe and how they use it in practice. So, knowing that standard, using that kind of standard, I would just say that he must be lying about this thing too and these stories. I'll tell you a few stories. My brother, he went very inactive. He was drinking loads and smoking, and his life wasn't very good. But he came back to church because this was the place. This was the place where he could feel true happiness. My sister was a real loser at some point, and she got pregnant, and the Relief Society took her under their wings and reared her back to a proper person, and she was happy again. There was light in her eyes. And then she was taken back again, compulsed by her husband, into this born-again church, and all that light is gone from her eyes. She's become completely again the person she was before the Relief Society took her under her wings, and when she became a nice person that cared about others. Now all that light is gone, and all this evil thoughts and negative feelings all the time are coming out of her. And that is exactly what I see when I watch this guy's videos. There's nothing in this guy. There's no Christ-like love. There's nothing but bigotry, and the way he talks is just downgrading things. I bet he can't find a one virtue from the Latter-day Saints, and if there's nothing good to say about something or somebody, then it means the problem is in the person, not in the subject of criticism. There's nothing that is completely and totally evil. My other brother also went inactive, and he was very bad in the church, and he didn't do any things right. But he came back too, and both my brothers went and served their missions. And now they're very active members in the church, and I've seen how much they developed as a person, became so much better people generally. And so it had the same effect on me myself. I never went that much inactive or anything myself. I did sometimes wave in my own personal quest for righteousness, maybe. I didn't really want to be a good person. Now I strive to be more like Christ because I've seen the fruits in my life. And if this macho wannabe guy thinks he can tell me what my church is like, or what we believe, or what our standards are, he's a liar. I can't say anything else. I'm just sad that there's people who claim to be Christians or followers of Christ, but still knowingly, deliberately lie so blatantly and try to deceive also others with their lies. And that is not what Jesus Christ would do. And I'm very sorry that we have people like this here. So I know from my own experience that church does not do things like that, and the stories he was quoting most likely were not true, because coffee and tea and tobacco don't really matter much. One of our prophets, apostles, actually said once that on that Sunday when we smell in the sacrament meeting alcohol and tobacco from people's breaths, then we know that we've done our outreach and home teaching properly. So I don't think the guy's opinions really reflect the truth. Well, actually, I know they don't reflect the truth because I'm a member in the church. And obviously, using few people as examples, individuals, to show that Mormons are this and this is pretty stupid anyway, because obviously you can't use individuals as example of the whole community or the whole religion or way of life, because there's always rotten apples in every single tree. So I just hope that people that are more open-minded, I know that these Baptists and others, anti-Mormons, they're not going to change their opinions anyway. They're expecting and they want to hear these kind of opinions, like this wannabe joke guy, wannabe macho beach boy joke dude wants to do. But only those people who really are open-minded and looking for things, I hope they actually think about these things and see through such a transparent guy. Nothing more I can say, sorry. But yeah, I've seen the fruits of the gospel in my life and in the lives of those that I've seen being converted on my mission and also throughout my life, and it's completely opposite what this guy is saying. So have a good day.